I was like, well, I'm gonna try to embroider them, and I am so excited. Let me show you. Look how these eyes turned out. I mean, who needs the plastic ones? Look at it. I just love this thing. What do you think? Do you think they would sell good? Who doesn't love a fat cat? Like, these came out so cute. Look at it. Look at those eyes. I tried the chicken again, and this time I made smaller eyes, and I think this is the sweet spot. You know, guys, this book I've been talking about, we are big hippo fans. Thanks to Fiona, the hippo at the Cincinnati Zoo. I think that it turned out really cute. Because I have, oh, by the way, I think in the last video I told you I was going to take these to my mom. So I did, and she gave them back to me. All sewn. All the spiders are done. Thanks, Mom. Alright, guys, I finished my pug order, so what do you think? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is April, and I run The Cozy Buckeye. It's a small crochet business that I started doing markets 12 years ago, and 2 years later I started Etsy. So I've been on Etsy now for 10 years. This is my 4th vlog. Thank you so much to all that have subscribed. I really appreciate all of your comments, your love. I am so pleased with how this is going thus far on YouTube. I'm very excited to share with you. I just appreciate you guys coming along with me. I hope that you can get some benefit from watching me or seeing how maybe I run my business. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. I love hearing from you guys. It means a lot to me. This week, I am back from vacation, guys. We went to Florida, to Naples. It was great. We flew down there. Our flights were good. We went to the zoo, the beach. We were at the pool. We ate out a ton. We relaxed. We played games. It was just a great family vacation. I'm very thankful for the time that I had with my family. So I have a daughter who's about to graduate high school. We're gearing up for her graduation. That's exciting. It was nice to spend the time with her before she graduates. And I also have a sophomore in high school. My son, he is getting older. It was just nice to spend the time with the kids, because I know my days are numbered before they are on their own. I would like to show you guys some of the things on vacation I was working on, because, you know, even though I'm on vacation, I can't stop crocheting, right? Like, crocheting to me is a vacation, really. I enjoy it. It relaxes me. It clears my head. I don't know. I just feel like when I'm crocheting, I can get rid of all the other noise that's going on in my brain. I don't know about you guys, but that's what it does for me. I made a couple more Loveys out of, you know, guys, this book I've been talking about by Mama Made Minis. This book is written by two sisters that they do have an Etsy shop. They have their own website. They're on Instagram. They have some beautiful patterns, which I've shared a few that I've made. I just love these. They're so cute. I am definitely going to be selling these at markets and just in general. I think they're going to be very well loved, and I think they're going to be really good sellers at market. I'm excited about these new patterns that I found. On vacation, the first one I made, which I actually bought this one on Etsy. It's the mini version of the cow. I made this on vacation, and I did the embroidery eyes. I think that it turned out really cute. It's tiny, it's cute. I didn't really have the right brown for the hooves, but I had this while I was gone, and I think it turned out okay. I mean, it could be better, but I think it's definitely cute. It's so adorable. So there's that. I made that, and then I also put together a hippo, which I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and we are big hippo fans. Thanks to Fiona, the hippo at the Cincinnati Zoo. I've always been making character hats of hippos, and I was excited to make this. This is Fiona. For all you Fiona lovers, I think it turned out cute. And you know, this is the pattern out of the book. This is the mini. For size comparison, just to give you an idea, the difference in sizes. I think this is so cute, you guys. I just love it. What do you think? And then on vacation, I also put together, and I need to sew them, but I have 2 more dinos. I have all the parts. I just need to get them sewn. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to finish these up. And so I worked on these. And then, you know, I started making chickens. I got all these bodies done. I think there's 10 of them. And this is the Oak and Marlow chicken, guys. I know a lot of you have probably seen it. And let me show you what a finished one looks like. Alright, so this is what the finished chicken looks like. But I took a whole skein of the Burnett blanket down, and I mean, I still have a little bit left, but I think there's 10. I got 10 of these so far, and I think I can probably get 11 out of a skein. And I sold these last season for $15. They work out pretty quick. It's a pretty good profit, and they're super cute. Everybody loves chickens. That's always a good seller, guys. If you're looking for a pattern, I'll link it in the description. It is a paid pattern on Etsy. I did use part of it for the hooves because I didn't have a brown. You could probably make 10 or 11 out of a skein. I worked on that, so I would like to get these finished this week. That's basically all I crocheted on vacation. Business related, I, as usual, will be putting my Etsy orders as my priority. So we'll be working on those. I'll take you guys along. This week I have a pug hat. I have a Spider-Man cape. I have a fish stick hat. I also have to create a listing for someone that reached out to me on Facebook. So I'm going to be making a pink Dino Lovey and then a custom Louis the bunny hat, I guess, and also a baby cow hat. Those will be added to my orders. And I am also always market prepping. I make crochet character hats, so I am continuously prepping for that all year long. I try so hard to stay motivated because as it gets closer to the shows, it just gets crazy. So I want to try to get as much done ahead of time as I can. With hats, winter hats, it's something that I've tried before to sell them during the warmer months, but it just doesn't work. I tend to, you know, just put all of my time and energy into the few months once September hits through December, and then I typically am done with shows. For the hats, if you're selling hats, I would say stick with the colder months for hats, because in my experience, selling hats fall through winter is best. So we are going to continue market prepping for my shows coming up. So with that, I'm going to be pinning some items on hats this week. I hope to get through that. I know I said I was going to do that in the last video and I didn't quite get there. I have plushies also that I'm adding to the mix this year. I want to start sharing my patterns that I'm using for those. They're not my patterns, so the plushies, I have never written any of the patterns. I have one that I've started, but I haven't published it. I do have a lot of newborn photography prop patterns for sale on Etsy, and a few hat patterns. I need to get more hat patterns published so that I can share those with you. So that is kind of a little bit longer term goal. I will hopefully be able to work on that, but for now I would like to start sharing with you what plushie patterns I am working on, and you know, at least give you the information where you can find the patterns. I'll link the items in the description so that you can use whatever I'm using. If ever I forget, you guys just comment and ask and I'll tell you wherever I'm getting these patterns from. But with that said, I am going to get started. I am going to, probably the easiest thing to get out today is a Spider-Man cape. So let's get started on that. Let me take you along. Let's go. Alright, well, I forgot I don't have my webs made. So these take a day to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and work a couple of these up extra so that I have them ready to go. But I'm going to go ahead and make these. Alright, well, I got 2 done anyway. I'll show you. So that's what it looks like. It needs to dry. I emptied this puffy paint. I got this at Meijer and it's been way better than, I've had so many problems with this tulip puffy paint. So I tried to make some out of this, but I had to throw it away. So I got to start that one over, and I'm just going to buy some more of this before I make any more because I love the way this comes out and it works great. So to save me the headache, I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. I'm going to let these dry. I will put these up, and then I'm going to work on some ties for the capes because I have, oh, by the way, I think in the last video I told you I was going to take these to my mom. I did, and she gave them back to me. All sewn. All the spiders are done. Thanks, Mom. Alright, so now for the ties. I got the ties done for all 6 of these capes. I'll be using one of these tomorrow to ship out, but then I have 5 ready to go. So that's always nice to work ahead. These are one of my biggest seller on Etsy, especially during Halloween. As we get closer to Halloween, I try to keep these stocked up, so I'll probably be needing to make more of these, but at least I have some ready to go, so that's good. So next, I need to see if I even have a pug hat, and I need to start working on the face. I guess I'll search my stash. Let's see what we can find. Alright, so I had a brown hat in my stash. I'm gonna work on the face for the pug, so you guys will get to see me make this. Alright, so I get to pull out my handy dandy book here. This is my journal that I started writing my patterns in. It is so beat up, but this is what I keep all my art in. Okay guys, I got all of the pug hat stuff finished. I just have to sew it together. Got the ears made. And the nose made. Here's part of the mouth. Here's the other part of the mouth. And I've got the eyes. So I'm going to work on sewing this all together. But I will say I was sent an invoice for the summer market that I applied for, the summer and the fall market that's close by my house. So that means I was approved. I guess I'll be doing my first summer market. I haven't done one in a long time because I had been selling hats, but this particular summer market, I'm gonna sell plushies. I think it'll be really good. I'm excited. I will be able to film that for you guys and share my setup and everything I'm selling, and I would like to be transparent to let you guys know how I do. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be in July, I believe. No, June 2nd. Yeah. June 2nd. So that is to come in the summer months. And, you know, I may look to see if I can book something else too, because I kind of want to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to get back to sewing this pug hat. Alright guys, I finished my pug order, so what do you think? Alright, well, this is one of my favorites. I think any, of course, dog breed is adorable, so I love this one, and it's finished, so let's ship it. This order is going out to Chris. Thank you so much. And it's going to San Francisco, California, priority. So I am working on some plushies. I did it off camera, but I wanted to pop on here and show you. I am working on this pattern by, let's see, All From Jade, the squid. Ooh. And I just love this pattern. It was a paid pattern, but it's super cute. It works up pretty quick. I just had them sitting around because I hadn't bought these big eyes. I mean, you know, one more thing. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try to embroider them and see if I can get them close. And I am so excited. Let me show you. Look how these eyes turned out. I mean, who needs the plastic ones, right? Plus, if you make them like this, I mean, it takes a little bit longer. Babies can play with these. They're safe. So your customer range is bigger, right? Like, people can buy these for little guys. I just really love how these turned out.
CE.
Hubby's calling. So what do you guys think? Aren't they cute? Super quick. Maybe not as quick as the plastic ones, but safe. I like them. I think when I have my market, I'll probably sell these for at least probably 20 bucks because they're kind of big and they take a little bit of time and they're super cute. I have a purple one that I'm going to do the same thing to, and I'm working on a pink one. I'm excited. Good morning. It's Wednesday today. I went to the gym today, so I'm feeling good. I'm drinking my coffee. I think this is my second cup, but I feel much better today. Yesterday I was really tired and getting back to work was rough. So today I feel pumped and ready to go. I have my Spider-Man masks I'm going to be putting together so I can ship this order out. And I did get another order on Etsy. So I have to do the pink dino, the Lewis bunny as a custom order. I have a 3 to 6 month cow beanie. Those I'll have to work on. They don't really have to go out right away. So I may work on some market prepping for my hats, maybe some plushies. I don't know. I don't really know what I feel like working on today, but I'm gonna work. So I will take you guys along and we are gonna get started. So here we go. Masks finished. I just went ahead and made an extra one for the next order, but I have this order ready to go out, so I'm gonna go ahead and print the shipping label and get this done. Alright, Jennifer, your cape's coming at ya, and this package is going to California, so thank you for your order. I have been working on a plushie. I started this last night, but I got a phone call, so I was continuing to work on it. I'm making a purple dino, and I've got the parts here. I'm going to try to put these together at some point. I think I've got 3 dinos now that I've got started, so I'm going to have to work on those at some point, but I wanted to show you, I know yesterday I showed you this little guy. So cute. I love these eyes, but I did this one. And also this little pink one. The eyes on this one are a little bit different. I put the little white thing right there. But I just love these eyes. It makes me want to make some other plushies to be able to embroider the eyes. What do you guys think? You think I should show you guys how I did that? If you'd like to know, just leave it in the comments and I'll maybe make a video. I think I should. I think they're really cute, especially these colors I think are so cute with this blue. I might have to make some more of these. I love them. I think though I am gonna probably braid some hats. I need to like do at least a few a day just to kind of get through my stack of hats that need braided, and they keep accumulating. And then I have some Lightning McQueen hats that I need to work on some tires, so maybe I'll do that to kind of get some market prepping done and try to progress these hats along. Let's do that. So I just had something very interesting happen. I got a review on Etsy for my newborn wolf crochet hat and cape set. It's been out for a long time, but this is a first. It says, "Very disappointed. This is in English." For real? Like, I upload my patterns in English, so what is Etsy doing? Are they translating the listing and then it's confusing for buyers in France? I don't know. So I messaged the buyer trying to persuade them to take it down and I'll give them a refund. I typically don't give refunds, but if they can't read it, then anyway, so if that doesn't work, I have to report it and see if Etsy will take it down, because that's just not right. That's not fair to me as a seller. I mean, I have over 1,000 reviews in my shop, but I don't like bad reviews, especially if it's unjust. Alright, I messaged the buyer about the review that I received, and they said they couldn't delete it, so they just changed it to a 5-star review and gave me some compliments, which I am sending them. I fully refunded it. I don't understand why, if I upload it in English, why it would be translated into French if it's in English. I can understand the customer's problem with that. Typically I don't refund patterns, but for this one it's justified, especially if the customer is willing to change the review. So that's done. And I did end up getting 4 hats braided, so that's good. And also, my daughter needed the computer in my office. She's applying for housing. She accepted at NKU, so she will be a student at Northern Kentucky University next year, which I'm really excited. She's going into nursing, so I'm really proud of her. And I'm so excited. I'm nervous and excited, you know. She's my first to graduate. I mean, my stepdaughter's graduated, but this time it's a little different. So I'm nervous, but excited. So while she was applying for housing, I decided to put some embroidery eyes on this little guy. This little guy is so cute. And I don't know, I'm thinking I like the embroidery eyes better than the plastic eyes. They're just much better, I think. But I need to finish up the other dinosaurs I made. And I think when I do this show in the summer, I'm going to have lots of plushies made, so I'm going to have to start on that soon. And I want to have a lot of these Loveys made for this year's season, because I think they will be very popular. They're so cute. And so far, like, my family's been ordering them from me, and my stepdaughters are putting in orders for people having babies. I just think they're just really cute. So if you crochet, even if you don't crochet the stuff, or you don't, you know, I don't know, maybe you know of someone having a baby, it's a great excuse to buy this book, or even go on Etsy and buy their pattern. I think they're just so cute. I think there's a couple more patterns I want to buy a different maker. There's a duck, some sort of a duck I want to make, so I'm gonna have to buy that. I did buy the snails. I know you guys have all seen the snails, and I want to make those soon. Maybe one day I'll do a video of just all these patterns I'm trying, because it just looks like fun. Sounds like a fun concept. I am going to be going to my son's lacrosse game pretty soon. It's kind of rainy and yucky today, but I'm thinking the rain's going to hold off while the game is happening. At least I'm hoping. I don't know what else I'm going to get done today, but if I start working, I'll try to film some of it. It's about 3 o'clock, so I should probably work for a little while longer. I think I need coffee first, though. I'm getting kind of tired. Hey guys, I have been working on my tires on my Lightning McQueen hat. I had the tires made, I just had to put the spokes in, and I'm starting to pin these. Trying to progress to get stuff moved along. I'll sit down and like sew, but I still have more tires to finish. Like I said before in a previous video, I work a little bit on pinning and sewing, and then all of a sudden I have like 20 hats done. It doesn't seem like I get very much done right away. As long as I'm progressing them along, I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I think at this point of the day, I'm gonna have to start getting ready for my son's lacrosse game. And I don't know if you can hear, but he's playing his bass. He bought something new and is testing it out, so he was really excited about that. But I will check back with you. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. One more day till Friday. This morning has been rough, guys. I stayed up last night working on some plushies that I had to buy another pattern on Etsy, so I was working on it, and when I get started on a new pattern, it's really exciting because it's like my favorite part, making something new. When it comes to crochet, I had to buy a pattern. I saw it on a YouTube video, and of course, having cats, I had to buy it. So I was working on that last night, and I'll show you here in a minute, but first let me show you the pattern. It is the Cute Loafs Cat pattern by Annie Caraway Art. This is what it looks like. It looks like that cute little loaf kitty. I mean, my cat is super fat, so I can appreciate a loaf cat. Mr. Max is a chunkster. I was making that and I stayed up way too late. And then after I made that, I was like, this pattern for me and market prepping takes too long. It's very cute, and yeah, you could probably sell it for more, but I wanted to try to make something smaller. So I started my own pattern last night, and it just got really late. And then last night, my husband couldn't find his key to go to work, and he leaves for work at like 3 a.m. So of course, I had to get up and help him find his key. We have an older van that I use for my shows that I refuse to get rid of because it's the only way I can get back and forth to markets with all my stuff. My husband's been driving it back and forth to work, and apparently it overheated. So I had to go get him like really early this morning, and after all of that, I just was like, I'm going back to bed. It is now 11:30. I've taken my shower, I'm drinking my coffee, I'm trying to get my day started. I wanted to show you this cute little cat, the loaf cat that I did. I have been showing you guys my embroidery eyes. I think a lot of these plushies are just way cuter with these eyes. If you're gonna sell them, not only are they way cuter, but people can buy them for babies. That's even better because then you have a broader audience. I still have to sew the tail on, but I wanted to show you guys. Oh my god. Look at it. I just love this thing. It is the cutest. I mean, it's so chunky, but like I said, it takes a little bit longer. I mean, look at that. I think the tail goes up here. How cute is that? I mean, this pattern is adorable. It's gonna take you a minute though. There's a lot of stitches. I think at one point it's 40 stitches around, and there are a total of 21 rows in this pattern, so it's a pretty big piece, I think. I was making another kitty last night. I'm making it smaller. I'm not quite finished with my embroidery eyes, so I don't know if I should show you. Or if, I think I'll show you here in a little bit because I want to finish the eyes because they're way cute. But anyway, I'm working on that, and today, I just really don't want to work on hats. I'm tired. It's hard to get back from vacation, guys. I mean, In Florida, it was sunny and warm, and here in Ohio, it's been rainy and gross. I had to go to a lacrosse game last night, and it was raining. And it wasn't even raining when I first got there. It started raining after I got there, and I got soaked. I literally got up to go home, and my butt was, I looked like I peed my pants. And I came home, and I was just chilled to the bone. Ugh, I want to go back to Florida. Either that or the warmer weather needs to hurry up because I can't take it. And I hate these games where it's raining. Like, I don't mind if it's cold as bad, but if it's raining and cold, it's horrible. The things we do for our kids, they love it when we show up for them, don't they? And of course I love to show up for them as much as possible. That's the best thing about this job, is that I have always been able to be there for everything. No matter what, I'm always there for them, and it's probably annoying to them at times because maybe some friends have parents that work, and you know, they get some more alone time at home. My kids really don't because I'm always here, but that's okay. They can eventually be on their own and be away from me, but as long as they're here, I'm going to be here. I enjoy it. If you want to be at home with your kids, then by all means, and you like to crochet, start a business. Start small. It'll grow. It's the best thing I've ever done other than being a mom and a wife. So anyway, I'm gonna work on this cat, and I might start sewing and working on my plushies today because I just feel like it. I mean, I'm gonna sell them, so I'm technically working on my business. And testing patterns out and making new items, that's all part of the business. And then I'll get back to the hats tomorrow, maybe. Probably. I should, but I will. Yeah. Let's just get to it, okay? Just wanted to show you, I have this little drawstring bag that I put stuffing in, this small little bag, and I can take stuffing with me on the go. Like if I be crocheting my projects, then I always have stuffing, and you wouldn't believe the amount of stuffing that's in this bag. There's a lot. So I finished my little cat loaf. I think I might adjust the pattern again, but I wanted to show you guys what I did. This is the pattern I did. It is by Annie Caraway Art, and I made this one last night. This is the pattern that I used for that, which, oh my god, like, come on, look at that. Is this not the cutest fat cat you've ever seen? How do you guys think these would sell at markets? And I don't like to keep my plushies at a lower price point, but then again, if I'm only selling plushies, then, and I have some bigger ones, maybe I should sell them for more and see how they do. I wrote my own pattern after making that, and look at it. It's so much smaller. I think it's adorable. What do you guys think? I think I might redo it though, because I like the other pattern's face is a little more smushed. For some reason mine is not, so I need to fix that, but it's adorable. Here is the size comparison. So cute. So here's 2 more plushies I can sell. And you know, this cat pattern, there's so many possibilities. You could make it different colors, you could customize it to people's cats. So cute. But I do like the embroidery eyes, you guys. I'm starting to become really obsessed with these. I think they just look cuter, don't you think? I mean, if you were to compare, I think they're way cuter for sure. So, all right, well, I'm trying to decide what to do next. Probably some more sewing for some more plushies. I think that's what I have to do. guys, I changed the pattern again for the cat. It went from this, and I will say I used different yarn. I used some yarn, this was Burnett, and then I used Premier Parfait Chunky Pom Pom, which, oh my gosh, like, so it's gonna be littler. Even though this one technically has 2 more stitches around, it would be bigger if I used Burnett, but I didn't, so. But look at how cute it is. I like this face better because it's flatter, but I love the flat face. Here are my 3 kitties I've made, guys. What do you think? Do you think they would sell good? My husband thinks they're going to be really good sellers at markets, which, who doesn't love a fat cat? Like, so many people have fat cats, right? Do you have a fat cat? I have a fat cat. I might have to make one that looks like my fat cat. I am going to go on my Instagram and make a post. I'm also on TikTok. If you guys haven't followed me on there already, I'd appreciate it if you would. I do post content on there daily, and it's a lot more information on there that you'll see about my business and what I'm making. Especially, I like to put everything I'm making on there, so if you guys would go on there, that'd be awesome. I am probably just going to continue to crochet plushies today because I'm having fun. Everyone's gone from the house. I have the house to myself, so what else is there to do? You know, besides crochet, right? No one here to bother me, so might as well crochet. I don't have to cook dinner tonight. Well, maybe I should, but I hate cooking when no one's here because then I just eat by myself. What fun is that? But everyone wants me to like make them plates of food and save them for the evening. Do you guys have to do that? Oh well, that's life, right? That's the life of us moms. Okay, well, until then, I'm gonna crochet. Well, good morning, guys. It's Friday. Thank goodness. It's been a week. Getting back from vacation was rough this week. I didn't get as much accomplished as I'd like to. It's also, here in Ohio, been a super rainy, gross, disgusting week. So, you know, you come back from sunshine into this like gloom and doom, and it's hard to get motivated. Plus, you know, last week was just so nice and relaxing, and now I just need to get back to it. So, you know, just to get me into my groove, I have been making plushies. Yesterday I spent the majority of the day making the cats that I showed you, and I made another one last night. I did kind of finalize the pattern the way I like it, to where it's small enough to where I feel like it's profitable, and my husband seems to think that these are gonna just blow up at my markets. So my mom had a black cat for years. I think Minnie ended up being 19 when she passed away. So I had to make a black cat, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how much I'm obsessed with these eyes. And I like, these came out so cute. Look at it. Look at those eyes. So I have some ideas. I think I'm going to try to do the grumpy cat next, and I might do that today, but what do you guys think? Isn't it cute? Also, if you guys see me picking things off of the plushies, it's stuffing, okay? It's not cat hair, it's stuffing. If you've ever worked with stuffing, you know how it is. Like, it gets all over everything. My workspace is very clean. I know my cat has jumped up here a time or two, but I clean this desk daily. I actually built this workspace. I ordered countertops. They're more of a desk cut, but I ordered them at Menards, and I think I have like 16 feet of space for my desk, so I have plenty of space to work. But I keep it very clean. I sanitize it. I wipe it off all the time. So I sweep in my office all the time because, you know, if you work with yarn and stuffing and you just I'd like to keep it clean in here. Back to the plushies. I think I'm going to try to make a grumpy cat because, I mean, come on guys. Isn't this so cute? And of course, I think today I might try the embroidery eyes on my chickens. I think we're going to give that a shot. I'll show you guys how that turns out. I don't know, like, do you guys think I should do a video on these embroidery eyes and share it with you? There's a little trick I do to make this little dot, but it's not hard. It's easy, and I'd be happy to share it with you guys. I might do another video, but I mean, these are just adorable. And let me tell you, this is the same pattern. This is Premier Parfait Chunky, and this is Barnett Blanket. This is so cute, but my thought process when you go to markets is, can you charge the same amount? One smaller. Do people understand it's the same amount of work? Same cost of yarn? What do you guys think? I always charge the same. If it's the same amount of work, it's the same amount of work. You know, it still takes me the same amount of time. I don't care if it's smaller. If you want it smaller, if you like it micro, that's up to you. I really like both sizes. My husband really likes this size. He thinks it's just adorable. Which one do you guys like? Which size do you prefer? Or do you like the original? I mean, this guy, let's see, can't hold them all. Here's the original size. I do love these eyes, guys. I'm obsessed. I think I even like them further apart. On this one, I did them a little further apart than this one. They're so cute. All right, well, today, again, I just feel like working on plushies. I do need to go and pay my invoice for my summer and my show in September, so I'll probably do that. Make sure that I don't lose my spot for that. So that's another reason why I need to make plushies, because if I'm going to be doing a show in June, I want to build up my stock on that. But I can't forget about my hats. The fall gets here really quick and I want to be prepared. I will continue to work on that. I have been buying lots of patterns on Etsy, and I've been trying free patterns on Instagram. I would like to maybe do a day or a video where I just make some patterns and share them with you guys. I think that's going to be in the works. Alright guys, here's the chicken I originally made for my shows last year that sold really well. And here is the chicken with the eyes. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. Maybe they're a little too big. I don't know. What's funny though is I think I must have used a different hook. Look how much smaller this one is. That's okay. It's the same amount of work again. But what do you guys think about the eyes on the chicken? I think they're cute. I don't know. Alright, moving on. I tried the chicken again, and this time I made smaller eyes. And I think this is the sweet spot. Don't you? Look at them. Alright, so you don't need to buy plastic eyes, guys. You can just do these. Here's the first one I did. It's a little bit bigger, but I think this smaller one looks better. So I'm going to continue to work on my chickens. I want to try to get these chickens done today. but I'm gonna keep working. Alright guys, I have been working on my chickens. I think I got them all done for now. So, got them all. I'm really happy with how these are turning out. I think they are super cute and fun. What do you guys think? I definitely wish I would have realized I was using a smaller hook because I like them to be a little bigger. I just feel like you can get more money for them. I hate charging $15 when they're small. I just think it's a lot, so I might charge $12 for these. I don't know. We'll see how I feel at the market, but last year I charged $15 for the bigger ones and they sold just fine, so maybe if I just mix these in the basket, it'll go over well. We'll see. So next, I think I'm gonna start working on that cat, the grumpy cat. So I just found these two random Octos that needed stuffed and sewn together. So I went ahead and did that. If you guys haven't seen this pattern, it's a pattern from All From Jade, and it's super quick, and these are $5. And I was looking at these and I'm like, if I'm charging $5 for these, I can definitely get $15 out of those chickens. So these are tiny and those are at least 3 times bigger, right? Yeah, I think so. But you guys should try this pattern to sell because it's super quick and profitable. I mean, imagine how many of these you can make out of one skein. I don't even know. I should test it out and let you guys know. Alright guys, it is time for the grand finale. I finished the grumpy cat today. What do you guys think? Isn't it so cute? I love it. Today was a fun day working on plushies, just like yesterday. I am so excited to be making these toys. I look forward to sharing more patterns with you guys that I find, that I can make. This week's vlog, I got back from vacation. It's been a slow kind of week. Thank goodness I didn't have a lot of Etsy orders. I still have a few that I'll be working on next week with you guys, but I'm, you know, still in my slow season, so I'm able to stock up on things. I do enjoy making the plushies. I am going to be selling the plushies. Next week I'm hoping to get back to making hats again. I really need to get through the hats. I keep putting it off. It has to happen, so I need to crank it out. I need to get back to it next week. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I really do enjoy sharing with all of you. I love all your comments. I appreciate all your kindness. I am really enjoying the process of sharing with you guys. I hope you guys can get some benefit from it. If you would, look me up on TikTok and Instagram. Follow me on there. If you benefited from this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel for future content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! The beaks and the... what's the red part called? I forget. I wrote my own pattern after making that. Excuse me. I wrote my own pattern after making that. Drink good.